Hello, everyone. How are you? Everybody awake and up and early, bright and early. Everyone bright and early, everyone up. Uh, Thank you, Pita. I connect. Thank you, Chona. Thank you, Chona. Ren. Everybody made it here very early. So, how is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone? Do, 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 do. Okay, okay, Chona. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do, 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 do. Hello, Steven. How are you? Hello, Pita. How are you? So, a very good topic today for Philippines. For Philippines and Filipinos, very good topic. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yes, good topic. Power rarely goes out here. Yeah, but in Philippines, it's a very common thing, and they call it brownout. I don't know why they call it brownout. Is there any reason? Why do they call it brownout? Because when the lights go off, everything turns black. I don't know. Hmm. Okay, let's ask Google why. Whatever we don't know, Google knows. So let's ask Google why. Why do Filipinos call a, a blackout as a brownout? Why do Filipinos call a brownout? Let me see. Uh, Very interesting. The article says that normally a brownout is referred to when there is less voltage and the lights and all are dim. It's called a brownout. But the Filipinos use brownout for the term of when the power goes out fully, they use the term brownout. But there is a brownout, and brownout is when the power goes dim. There's less voltage, then it's called a brownout. So what does Stephen say? Several years ago, a storm wiped out the power in an 80-mile uh, s- swath across the state. Our power was off almost a week. We used a generator. Hmm. I had the best power source in the province, but still, something the experience, I still want to experience power out, but still something do experience power out most often. Yes. You had, yeah, true. Yeah. Like, couple of years back, when I was still working at Carrier Canada, there was a very bad snowstorm and the ice type of snowstorm, right? Things were just forming ice on the branches and all immediately, like, during the storm. So because of that, they had the power outage in many cities. They had the power outage in many places, especially where the out open country area. And I've said this before on my live stream, but like when things were okay and this guy came back to work, so everybody asked him like, "How was it at your end?" He said, "Don't talk." He said, "We had the power outage for like maybe 3 or 4 days or whatever it is." He's saying the minute the lights went off, I took all my beer cans and I went and buried it in the snow outside. Can you imagine? Of all the things, he only thought about his beer cans, buried it in the snow outside. So that. Oh, Joyce, good to see you here, Joyce. Every time I see Joyce, I think Joyce and Dell was here that day and Angie did not come. Good to see you, Joyce. Thank you for dropping by. I know today is not Tuesday, but still. Do, 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 do. It was cold earlier, but now it's turning a little warm in the room. So I don't know. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. What about power outages at your end, Joyce? We don't, otherwise, we don't have, in Canada, we don't have a power outage. In Thailand, we had power outages, but very rare, very rare, very rare. And most of the times they came back very fast. So that way, like, it wasn't really much of a problem. I don't remember any time in Thailand when it went off for a long period of time. I don't ever remember. So like that, Thailand was good. Do, 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 do. People walk by, they don't even care. Do, 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 do. The event of an approaching hurricane. Okay, the power companies turn off the light to protect. Yeah, I guess those natural disasters, they have it at those times. Yes, it's true. Talking about power outage, okay, I'll tell you. This is way, way, way back in the late 60s, early 70s. Uh, Late 60s, early 70s, or I would say in the 60s, in the mid 60s, around the mid 60s, I would say. Yeah. I was trying to think about where I was staying. Thank you. Thank you, Chona. Thank you. So, mid 60s, it would have been. In the mid 60s, there was so much of India Pakistan fighting going on, right? And bombers and this, that. So, we used to have these planes, coming over, flying over Bombay and all that. We used to have these planes flying over, Pakistani planes. The siren used to go off. There used to be a siren that used to go off, I remember, loud as ever. Woo, loud siren. And whenever the sirens went off, we had to take precaution in the home. Of course, not go out, stay in the home. But one very important thing we all had to do, you had to either switch off your lights, but people, need light to, do whatever they are doing. So the other thing is we used to put black curtain across our windows everywhere anywhere where light could go out of the house. Any source where light could go and be reflected out of the house. So we had to all have ready, black curtains. So the minute that siren sounded, everybody put up their black curtains. And that was done so that no light is out. So when the bombers come in the night, they cannot see. The city is all in darkness. So sometimes they would switch off the light, but sometimes they would not switch off the lights. So they would only switch off all the street lights and all. So like we at home were told we had to just have black curtains put across our homes. Like so, I remember that we used to do. So yeah, during those air raids and the sirens when they sounded, lots of problem we had between India and Pakistan, and war and I don't know how far it settled, but they are both fighting for a place called Jammu and Kashmir. That's a very beautiful place to see. I've never been there, but very, very beautiful. Kashmiris are very beautiful, ladies, and uh, they have a nice lake, Dal Lake. Dal Lake, you can go boating on the lake, and there are mountains as well there in Jammu and Kashmir, and very beautiful place, very beautiful place. And Pakistan is claiming it. It actually belongs to India, but Pakistan has been claiming it, like, as their territory, and they're trying to say part of it at least, and, all sorts of things. I just saw one political movie based on that. Just today I was watching it. I mean, I started yesterday, I finished it today. All about that. Very interesting. I never knew. So, according to that, it looks like now Jammu and Kashmir officially belongs to India, like fully, like so. It always belonged, but like now with the war between Pakistan and it's been settled. I think it's like that. So, but Pakistan is still, trying to get it back. Sounds like a terrific time. Yes, Stephen, it was really bad. It was really bad. And what was I like in the 60s? Like, I was just about 10, 11 years old, at that time. But I know, like, that's why I was looking at the time factor. I said late 60s, early 70s, but then I remembered not early 70s because early 70s we went to another place. And that time, like, no, it was in the previous house where we were on the ground floor. Yeah, that was, and it used to be so often, like, so often, sometimes a couple of times a month it used to be. But lucky we have all lived to tell the tale. But yeah, those were real horrible, horrible, horrible days. Really horrible. Joy said, since we generally prepare ourselves for such power outage. Yeah, we always used to keep things like candles and lanterns and all, like, those days there were no such use as flashlights so much, like, there were flashlights, but not widely used, like, so candles were the most important thing. Everybody made sure candles and a matchbox was always at home, like, so yes, Joyce, correct what you said. We generally buy candles, flashlights, and matches. Yes. So we also candles and matches used to always be there at that time. Today there are so many things, no, so many things. You have those lights also. You keep it in and plug it in, right, and then it absorbs, and then after that emergency lights, and then you can switch it on afterwards. So you can plug it in and keep it. It'll charge itself, and then emergency light whenever you need it, you can just switch it on, and it works without the electricity. So yeah, that became a important factor for emergency lights. Steven says Martha always keeps emergency lights within reach of her at night. Yeah, true, true. That's good. Because the first thing is when you get out of bed, where do you go? Everything is pitch dark, right? So where do you go searching for things? So it's good. Keep it by your bedside, and you just reach your hand out and get something, and a flashlight or something. Joyce says presently many homes are equipped with solar lights and solar bulbs. Some people also have generators, right? True, true. But we used to have what they call those emergency lights. You keep it plugged in, it charges, and then whenever you want, you can just use it, carry it around from room to room. But in the old days, we had candles and we had those lanterns. We had those lanterns. Take it from room to room, fill the lantern with oil, down, and they had a wick. And every time the wick will be burning out, you have to keep, raising the wick. And then finally the wick is over, then you have to put a new wick inside. What those days were. But happy days, man. Those were nice, happy days. Those were such happy times that I did realize it was not so long ago. Carpenters, right? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hello, shing-a-ling-a-ling, when we started to sing, so fine. When we get to the part where you're breaking my heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. Yesterday once more, correct. I had to sing the whole thing to get the name of the song. Stephen, great minds think alike. Joyce, yes, great minds think alike. Most people may just grab their phone when they find a little light at night. True, true. Yes, that's right. Nowadays, the phone does so many things, right? Multi-purpose. They have the torch. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Martha uses old something phone, so no light. Ah, okay. Old flip phone, I think. That last word is hidden by that heart. Old flip phone, so no light. Things have really changed. Yeah, things have changed a lot, a lot. Okay. My phone was only 5% battery. Only 5% battery. Joyce says persons who live and experience power cuts were better able to deal with power outage during 9/11 saga, right? And around New York area, I am told. Yeah, I still remember the 9/11. I still remember, we sitting and watching news, and suddenly it came breaking news. And what is the breaking news? And they kept repeating that scene, about the plane just crashing into those twin towers, like, the first one. Then hardly 3 minutes later or something like that, the next one crashed. When people visited the area later on, it was like ground zero, right? Correct. It was really raised to the ground, those two buildings. And whenever we visited US, we see what strict security they have for the internal flights. Internal flights, what strict security. And in spite of all that, something like this can happen. In spite of all that tight security, you find hijacking of flights and all that. And where do all the guns and everything come out from in the plane when it passes through a scanner and passes through so many things? It's unbelievable. Of course, many times they do have an inside job where somebody, gets in and places things. But even the workers, like, they are surely screened, when they are going in. They are definitely screened when they are going into work. So, how do they manage to do these things? So, a lot of people never had to deal with no power for extended time periods before. True. Stephen, it's a common thing for Caribbean people. Okay, because of your weather, because of the weather, I guess. The power is generally turned off when they are servicing the power lines. Hmm. In many places, they work on the power lines, but they work it while it is still live or what, I don't know. I see people working. I can't remember numbers, but it's a huge amount of food that has to be transported into New York City every day to feed all the people there. Oh, you mean during a power outage in New York? So we had a short power cut today at work. So what was the reason for the power cut today? There's no storm or there's no warning or anything like that. So is it just a standard power cut like every day? Oh, every day year round. Why do they take food to New York every day, Steven, to feed the people there? Some charity or something, you mean? Charity? I don't know, sir. It was off all for, okay, for about half an hour only. Only half an hour, okay. Not charity, just feed groups raised in the city. Okay, that's just strange, yeah. That's strange. What's the reason for that? To do that every day, all year round. The rose is for today, but my love is for always. So hold me tight and never let me go. Day and night, all I do is think of you. When the girl in your arms is the girl that you want, is the girl forevermore. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on. Let me stand, let me see by the light thou hast shone. There a city so bright, where the land goes the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me on. Every day I keep checking the government website, still no news about my pension. When will I be able to leave from here? Just settle down, settle down and start life. The problem is I have to go to Bangkok, I have to go to Thailand, pick up my baggage and then go. Otherwise I could have gone directly, to Manila, directly to Philippines. Steven, I'm sorry I didn't keep the old phones to show my students. Have I missed something? Show the students what? Have I missed something? Old time phones. Okay. Yeah, we threw it out. Where we were going to carry so many phones around, just keep it like a white elephant in the house, right? I remember the first phones that came, they were so huge and so heavy. The first phones that came out. All of us had phones in the house. Both my kids, my wife, myself, and so heavy those phones were. We have definitely thrown them out after carrying it around. Now, what happens? Those phones get outdated also. You have to add in new software and so many things to be this. So it's always better you get a new phone then. But yeah, keep it as an antique piece for people. It's good as an antique. First mobile phones I saw were mounted inside cars. Batteries were too big to carry. Ah, okay. I don't remember those ones, but from the time we had, we only know very huge ones, large ones, and very, very heavy. They were. Yeah, like antique, correct. Keep the old phones as an antique piece. True. It is an amazing. It is so amazing now with the advent of cell phones. Yeah, true, true. And the phones are getting better and better. Like, you can do so many things with a phone. You see, you don't need a laptop or, you don't need any of a desktop and all that. But I think I need it. I can't manage everything on a phone. It's so small and so inconvenient. But yeah, you can do a lot on the phone. You know, you can do a lot on the phone. Eliminates, so many things. Do, 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 do. For emergency, cell phone is so helpful and handy. Yeah, true, very. But you have to make sure it is. You have to make sure it is charged most of the time. Otherwise, it will fail you when you most need it. It will fail you. Chona said she had to step out to buy some fish. If you still want me, if you still want me, Stephen, I saw something telling I saw something telling all the devices. I saw someone telling all the devices on iPhone replaces is why it is so expensive. Hmm. iPhone replaces many devices. Android is cheaper because it only replaces an iPhone. Hmm. So iPhone can do more than what an Android phone can do. I don't know, but I know many people have complained also iPhone gives a lot of problems. Many people complain I give a lot of problems. My work phone is an iPhone. I hate it. Yeah, many people complain about the iPhone mini. And I remember in the beginning, I don't know now, but I remember in the beginning, people who had iPhones were always complaining about it, always complaining something or the other. Sometimes, I think it just becomes a matter of prestige, right? It's like they say people are known by the watch they're wearing. So, that becomes a prestigious issue then. I don't bother to wear a watch. Ever since mobile phone came out, I don't bother about a watch. I have the time on my phone. Why should I need a watch? But it's a prestigious issue. It's like a house without a bathtub, correct? In the US and Canada and all, houses must be built with bathtubs. If there's no bathtub, the value of the house is less, and people will not buy it. How many people really use the bathtub? How many people really use the bathtub? Today you don't have those. You only see it in movies. Nobody has the luxurious time to, put all, sorts of things in the bathtub and bubbles and, lie down and relax. And that's only in the movies, not in reality. And that bathtub becomes an extra problem for cleaning. If you don't have a stand-in shower and you're having a shower in the bathtub, then cleaning the bathtub is another headache. I prefer the stand-in shower. Just go stand in shower, finish your shower, come out. It's easier to clean as well. Steven, I wear cheap watch. I forgot. I forget my phone at home a lot. Ah, okay. So you wear a watch. Okay. I don't. My wife, I don't know how many. She knows I don't like watches. But every birthday she'll buy one watch. First, I used to just wear it, just for okay to make her happy, please. I just wear it, and then after some time, stop wearing it. Then it became too much. Even if she gave me a birthday present, I'll take it and keep it away, finished. I don't know where all those watches. Oh yeah, the watches were at home. They must have gone to my son. God knows what he would have done with it. Yeah, I didn't care. I just left it anywhere, like at home. I never used to bother. Then I don't want to wear. And now, if I wear a watch, I feel very heavy. I feel something very heavy, like. Where did Pita go off to? Pita usually says I'm having breakfast, I'm going in for a shower, I'm hiding in the closet. Now she's not saying anything. Nothing forthcoming from Pita. Shona told me she has to step out. She treats us like what? Keeps us in the dark. Suddenly, like a mushroom, she'll suddenly pop up and say, "I'm in school. I'm in school. I reached. I'm in school." Like sometimes, Stephen, you say she didn't even tell us she was leaving the home. Yeah, but today, really, she always says, I'm having breakfast. I'm going in for a shower. I'm hiding in the closet. Today, nothing. No, no timeline at all today. No timeline. Just off the grid. Steven, what's the weather like now over there? Joyce is asking Steven. Still make me blue. Cloudy and 11 Celsius. Supposed to drop to near zero tonight. Oh, yeah, you all have a lot of weather fluctuations in a day, you said, right? That's really bad. It leads to a lot of sickness and all also. Heals a broken heart, but time has stood still since the day we part. I can't stop loving you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Had frost a few days ago for almost 2 weeks without. Hurt a lot of plants. True. Jamaica is so hot at this time. Philippines also very hot at this time. Philippines very hot. Thailand also will be hot at this time. Steven says, I just tuned my ceiling fan because I am hot in the house. Hmm. A real bad change in weather. So I have to go now. Okay, Joyce, sure, carry on. You have school now. So carry on. Be good in school. Don't give your teachers trouble, okay? Be a good girl in school. I am at home. We're on the same side of the world now. Yes. Ah, okay, okay. No, so I have to go now. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're on the same side of the world. It's evening for you now. Right, right. Okay, carry on. Go where I go. Bye, Joyce. Take care. Take care. Take care. Yeah, we are on the same side of the world. Far away beyond the sky, far beyond the sky, for my soul is longing to go. Far beyond the sky, to a better place I know. Far beyond the sky, for my soul is longing to go. Far away beyond the sky, far away beyond the sky. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Lay your head across my pillow. Hold your warm and tender body close to mine. Hear the whispers of the raindrops blowing soft across the window. And make believe you love me just one more time. For the good time, we'll get along. You'll find another. Do-do-do. Don't you find you ever need me? Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. All forevermore. There'll be no do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. 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 Still make me blue. They say that time heals a broken heart. Do, 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 do. You fill up my senses like a walk in the shadow, like a mountain. in springtime, like a walk in the rain. You have an audience at one. You have an audience of one. Only one left. It's only you left. I'm just hoping Chona will turn up at this. And I'm sorry. I hope Pita is coming. I don't know what's happened to her. No news. Let me send her a message and see what's happened. What's gone wrong with her? Uh, Pita. Yeah, so Pita should be somewhere around. Let's see, I sent her a message. Let's see if she replies or what. She hasn't received the message as yet. It's only sent, not yet received. So something wrong with the phones, or she's out traveling. So that's two things. Either something is wrong with her phone, the internet connection, or she is on the go. What's the time now? 6:25. 7:25 for Pita. So yeah, she must be on the go or what, I don't know. And Shona said she'll be back soon. She's just gone to buy fish. The old fish has gone to buy fish. So she said she will be coming back. Fish sounds good. Should go catch some soon. Okay. I gave you an incentive to catch. What? So soon? On 15th of the month, okay. Those people took out a 1 year contract on my Wi-Fi connection in Thailand, so I'm still paying for it every month. Though it's not being used. It's not being used. I'm paying for it every month because if I pay up fully, they charge a extra penalty. Why to pay the penalty? First of all, I'm not there to use it, and then to pay an extra penalty. At least I'll save the penalty. Might as well just pay the normal monthly fee. And it's going to get over only in August. What a waste of money. They should have told me, there's only a 1 year contract and all. I would have taken anything on a monthly basis instead of a contract. These people, they don't realize. They do things without, consulting and asking. And as it is, I was not there for 2 months when I took the connection, right? Because I went roaming last year for 2 months. I went roaming. So I had not even used it for 2 months. So I lost out on that paying for 2 months. And now I'm paying for so many months over here. It's so funny in Thailand, this internet bill. My bill comes on the 15th of every month. So it is like from, what did he say? The bill is from 16th of March to 15th of April. 16th of March to 15th of April. All right. Now the billing comes on the 25th. All right. And I have to pay only by the 17th of next month. So, Steven, let me see. Is this Pita? Yeah, Pita is written. Okay, okay. Pita is back. Good to see you back, Pita. We were worried. We were about to inform San Miguel, Barangay San Miguel to police station to send out an APB on whereabouts of Pita because she's been missing in action. So thank God you. Another 5 minutes, we would have contacted the police station in your barangay. San Miguel 2 barangay. I was just Googling for the phone number. Steven said, did they get the fire all out? I think so, Steven, because we've had no more warnings after that. But, they should send something that, it's okay, like now everything is okay. But maybe it's still not okay. They still want us to be on alert. Maybe it's too soon to tell us, to relax because uh, maybe there's a small fire still raging somewhere. We don't know how far it is. You could see the smoke in the distance, but don't know how far. The only factor, and they said, like, it is pretty close to where we are staying. Had to attend a friend's urgent errand. No problem, Pita. But we were worried, Stephen and myself, because there was only Stephen left here. Only Stephen was here, nobody else. But normally you say, like, you say, I'm having breakfast, I'm going for my shower, I'm hiding in the closet. Uh, Leaving home, you sometimes don't say. Sometimes you say, mostly you don't. Mostly you don't say. Sometimes you say. But having breakfast and hiding in the closet, you always tell us. Okay. No, I think she had to go somewhere. She's now back in the office. I had to attend. So I think she went somewhere and now she's back in the office. Because she wouldn't have Wi Fi outside, right? She wouldn't have access to Wi Fi outside. The video keeps turning. Really? Yeah, not at my end. Steven says live chat go not at my end, Pita. Yeah, over here it's okay. Nothing is turning. Only maybe your Wi-Fi in the school Wi-Fi. Uh, Shut your phone down and start it again, or restart your phone. Restart your phone or shut it down and then start again. And if it still gives trouble, means it's your Wi-Fi connection. Your school doesn't have good Wi-Fi. Cheapo school. Or the noise from my laptop. Choo, choo, choo. So what happened, Pita? Did you restart? Did you shut down and start your phone again? Is it okay now? Keep us updated. Instead of going to buy fish, I think Chona has gone to catch the fish. Pita, are you still having the problem? Six people in the house. Okay, my thing shows 8 people in the house and 4 likes. That's what my thing shows over here. 9 people in the house. Finally in. Me in sight. Okay, okay. Me in sight was out of sight. Now you are in sight. At school now. Okay. But is iConnect, is that connecting? Is that phone connecting? Or is it still going in circles? The iConnect, is that phone going round in circles or is that phone okay? Yeah, my system shows 8 people and 4 likes. So there are many people who are very quietly watching. They are watching quietly. They are spying. They are spying. Who's this fellow? Let's hear what he has to say before we can show our faces. Ninja, yes, ninja watches. The Pita Day Ninja, right, Steven? The Pita Day Ninja. Okay, iConnect seems to be connected. iConnect seems to be connected, and main site, who was out of sight, has now come back into sight. All good signs, all good signs. If Chona was here, we would have two more. We would have Chona and Ninja Chona. Ninja Ren, but she is not here. How long to buy fish? Maybe there was no fish in the market, so she's gone to the river to catch fish. And last time she was lucky, the fishmonger passed by her house, the fish seller, so she didn't have to go far. Because she said, I'm going to buy fish, and she was back home again. Wow. Oh, the fish seller came outside her house. She's staying like in a cul-de-sac. Cul-de-sac. She said, like, her house is the last house on the dead end. I wonder what's after the dead end. Is it jungle? Is it forest? What is there? I must ask her one day. She's on the dead end. So what is behind the dead end? What is that? The sea, the ocean? No, it won't be sea and ocean. It could be mountain or. Let's ask her what is behind our dead end house. Quick, quick, quick. I connect, Pita. I don't have Wi-Fi or data. I was able to connect to a friend's office while waiting. Okay, okay. But now you're in the school. Now you're in the school. So what are you connected with now? What are you connected to now because you're in the school? What's a pirate's favorite letter? Pirate's favorite letter. C? C? Private favorite. Ah, okay. I was going through all the letters. I came up to S. I stopped at C, then I came up to S. So I was still carrying on just now when you said okay. I was carrying on to S, to see if there's anything. Hmm. Something R. Okay, okay. No, I came up to S when you suddenly said yes, it's C, because I still went to. I started with ABC, so I said okay, C. Let's stop there. So I didn't know this one actually. I just took a guess. Hmm. I've been thinking before also, and now that you mentioned something like this, I'm going to find some very rare kind of puzzles, and we will have one session like this. You know, I'll break it up into different kind of games and activities, and we'll have one session like this. Okay, we'll have a session. Uh, maybe on a weekend. Oh, no, no, no. I'll have it. Stephen. I'll have it when you have your next 6 day break, or you have a 3 day break. Whenever you have a 3 day break or a 6 day break, I will have it on that day, whichever it comes on a weekend. Because then the weekend the others will be there. Oh, hello, Arling. How are you, Arling? Are you at work now or still in the boarding house? Have you reached work? Thank you for joining, Arling. I appreciate it, really. Thank you. Are you at work now, Arling, or are you still in the boarding house? Or still in the boarding house? Okay, okay. Getting ready. Hmm. 8:30 you start work. Okay. 8:30. So now it's coming to 8 o'clock. Okay. Still 40 minutes left. Since I'm not sure to know that I can. Thank you, Arling, for being here. Thank you, Pita. I connect. Thank you, May Insight. You still cannot open your Maya phone, right? Pita, you still cannot open the Maya phone, right? I'm in the office. Okay. Okay, you cannot open still. Sad. Steven says both accounts are both open. Yeah, I am in yours. Okay. Uh, my brother, Steven says, my brother in law took his phone to a repair shop. They want 2 times the price of new phone to fix it. Wow. He is letting them so he doesn't lose his information. Really? Why would he lose his information? Okay, I don't know. Yeah. Because normally they can extract all the information first. They can extract it from the phone. Do a backup, they can do a backup on that. His screen won't open at all, so he can't open the phone to get a backup. Okay, okay. Hmm. Sad that is, huh? That is why I will not let my phone be fixed, rather buy a new one. My old phone, the parts were obsolete, and they wanted price of a new phone to fix with used batteries. I said no. Yeah, honestly, Steven, like I mean, I don't want to comment like much about it because like each one knows what they are doing, right? Each one knows what they are doing, why they are doing it. But I just think of things from a logical point of view. But of course, if your brother, for example, wants to pay double the price, just to get the phone repaired to retrieve his data and things like that, well, it's okay. That's his prerogative, right? If he feels that that is good enough for him to, pay that price to get it. But when you think of something logical, in the sense that I'm just saying, supposing he had lost his phone, supposing he had lost his phone, how would he have recovered all that data? Then what would he have done in that case? You know, supposing he had just the scenario he had lost his phone. So I don't know. I would think twice. Like I'm just saying, for example, Pita says like I would prefer to buy a new phone. I know I would prefer to buy a new phone. For example, I said my laptop when there was the fire alert. I want to carry my laptop with me because I've got a lot of stuff over here on the laptop. Because if the house is going to be burnt, whatever certificates I have here, whatever things I have here is going to be burnt anyhow. I have some documents in Thailand, but I've got a lot of other data and folders and all my research work and all those kind of things. I've got it on my laptop. YouTube is not a problem. I can open YouTube my account from any place, right? But I've got a lot of data over here. And whenever I've changed my laptop from one laptop to another, I've always transferred my files. I've always transferred my files from the old laptop to the new laptop. So, so all my data is coming. And sometimes when I really have time, I used to sit down and I open all the folders, and sometimes the folders are duplicate, and same thing is found in many different places. The same things and all. So I try to clean up like that. I try to clean up. So yes, I transfer all. So I've got things from years ago. If you look at some of my things, like now this laptop about new, correct? But if you look at some of my things over here, I've got like from documents I've created like from 2011, 2012, 2009, 2008, you know, even before that, I've got some things. So all that has been transferred, from one to another, one to another. So if my laptop perished in the fire, I would lose a lot of stuff which I do I do use at times, right? Maybe not every time I use all of them, but they do come in handy. So it's just like that. So, but of course, it's each one's preference. He isn't working right now and has very little money. Yeah, sentimental value can be worth more than any money. I agree with that. I agree with that about sentimental value. I agree with that. But then, I don't know. Just keep the phone as a sentimental value, right? Buy a new phone and keep this phone as a sentimental value, correct? So I don't know. Anyhow, just a passing thought, like. But as I said, each one it's different for each one, and it depends on their capacity and whatever reason they want to do it. Like it's their reason, right? And they know why they are doing it. So yeah, that's okay. Like when I bought my new Samsung phone, that person in the thing he transferred all my data, whatever I had in the previous one. He transferred everything here. So all my contacts, everything that I have, everything is transferred to the new phone. So even if I throw that phone out or I lose that phone or that phone gets broken and something goes wrong with it, there's no problem. Even all my contacts and everything was transferred to the new phone. So yeah, I'm quite okay with it. So yeah, that is it. Yes, what Arling is saying also is right. But sometimes if a memorable, it's memorable for the memory you have and things that you have on that phone. True. But like the phone data, my phone data, for example, it gets it's getting full every time, and I have to keep deleting, deleting, deleting. And with the result, there are some very old pictures, and we have to let those pictures go, right? Yeah, we'll keep a few important things, but many things we just have to let it go because how many things are we going to store? Where are we going to store all those pictures? And I don't really believe in all this cloud flood and all, because it's definitely it's in cyberspace and people have access to cyberspace. So I don't know. Martha had pictures on a SD card in a picture viewer that randomly displayed different pics every few seconds. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's true. I was plugged. It was plugged into outlet and card was wiped clean after a storm. So, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes there are things that happen that way. Then what happens? You lost it. No, you've lost it. You've lost it. And you cannot retrieve it. You cannot get it back in any way. But like that, thanks to Google Photos, there were so many pictures which I do not have. And one day by chance, I just was this and I saw Google Photos. I thought, Google Photos? What is this? Let me check it. So when I check it, it asks me for my email address. And now I find like I got a couple of Gmail accounts, and each of the Gmail accounts is having different photos. Some are same, but most of them are different photos. So I don't know at different parts of the years, like it got saved under different accounts. And as I went, I created more and more accounts. So it was pics of a son's last Christmas. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a sentimental value. That's what I'm saying. A few pictures like that, yes, we need to keep it. A few pictures like that, we need to keep it. We need to store it somewhere. The question comes where to store it, right? I've got many USBs, many USBs I have with me, old USBs. So I've got some data stored over there. Data stored over there. But the other day, what I did was, not the other day means maybe last year sometime. My laptop was getting full of data. My C drive, my C drive was getting full of data. So I went into my drives, I went in, and then I saw I had a spare D drive. I had another D drive, a spare one. So what I did was all my picture files, because they were a lot, all my picture files, I transferred it all into D drive. So now when I look at my pictures on my C drive, when I look at my pictures, I find the folders, but when I look into the folder, they are empty. And I dare not delete it because for some reason I don't know, though they are on separate drives, C drive and D drive, but if it is related and I delete it from C drive, I hope it doesn't get deleted from the D drive. But I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to take that chance. So I've got a lot of photos, a lot of pictures I've got, which I put onto my D drive. And my D drive has quite a good capacity, but now with all those files, it has used up very little space. So, I did that. Like Pita had an extra, she had an external drive, but then one day the external drive also got corrupted. Because remember, an external drive, you're keeping it in 101 places, right? It could always pick up a virus or it could pick up anything, so unless the external drive, you keep it back somewhere in a container and keep it safe. It's that way. But then you don't know with heat, excessive heat, water. You do not know what all things it could get affected, right? So I don't know. I don't know. All these things are very complicated. So I just store it on the D drive, So try that, Stephen, if it helps, if it's helpful to you. Uh, I don't know, you have the F drive for the, you have a drive for the USB, you have a drive for the CD player, CD player. It has an F drive, I think, for the CD player or the D, something like that, all these things. So I just put it into that extra drive. So I'm happy now. Then that freed up, and then that freed up my C drive, right? It freed up my C drive. So I could start storing many things in my C drive. The pictures occupy, the pictures and the videos, videos, of course, more than pictures. They occupy a lot of space on your. From my phone, how many times I've got to delete so many pictures? I just let it go. Then all the videos I post on YouTube, I have to save the videos, just save it. But then I said, it's the video is there on YouTube. It'll be there forever. So, what's the use of me storing it on my laptop also? It's just occupying space. So I started deleting. So every month I keep adding for the month, and when the month is over, I delete it. I delete it. But I think, even if you have things like USBs, I think that's the USBs can get corrupted and spoiled also. But I've got USBs from a long time, and most of them have been okay. I got three or four USBs, and they've been okay. It's a bit warm. Pita, are you going live in the office? Pita, not Pita, only two are here. Pita. So Sam Maya is not working. Pita, are you going live? I still have several computer disks, but my laptop has no disk drive. Oh, hmm. Mine has a CD. I've got a few. I've got a few video cassettes. The VHS ones. I still have a few. I have about two or three, and there's no way I can even, you know, put it on somewhere to see for it. So it's just going to be lying here like a white elephant doing nothing. I wish I could take it and change it into, digital. That would be good. But I threw out all my video players and everything was thrown out. Dubai itself, before we moved to Canada, everything was thrown out. I don't have any player. Sometimes these things become valuable after years, like an antique, right? Become valuable. So that's it. I sent Peter a message, but did I send it on our messenger group? Yes, I sent on messenger group. I also sent it on. I don't know, Steven. I'm just thinking whether I should call it a day. No, Aling is still here. Thank you, Aling. Thank you for still being here. Shona also has not come back. I need to buy fish. Precious moment, when will I see you again? When will we share precious moment? Are we in love? Oh, tell me, is this the beginning or is it the end? When will I see you again? When will our hearts beat together? Oh, 3 Degrees, very nice group that was. 3 Degrees. I like the songs. Aling, are you going to work now or are you already reached work? It's almost 8:30. Maybe you already reached work, right? Almost 8:30. Wonder whether Pita started with a class at 8 o'clock. Usually class starts at 8 o'clock. But some days she doesn't have teaching. Some days she's just doing admin work. Okay, on your way to work. Okay, take care, take care. Take care, Aling. wish I could have a flask of hot water kept here, It's none available. One second. Just 1 second. Just chew on something. I'll just chew on something so with the saliva it will go down and clear. It's helping. It's helping. Taking away that irritation. Steven, I think we'll call it a day, okay? Okay, Steven? Let's call it a day. Nice having you and whoever else right till the end. Yeah, that was good. Okay, let me replace the pin message. Yeah, it's replaced and all. Okay then. Love all of you. Love you all, and God bless you. And those who are ready to sleep, God be with you. Bless you and your families, and others who have started their day. Have a wonderful day at work or whatever you are busy doing, catching fish or buying fish, or whatever you are doing. So, yeah, have a wonderful day, and au revoir. Hasta luego. Till we meet again next time. I've already prepared two more live streams that kept, like one for tomorrow morning and one for tomorrow evening. It's already prepared. I kept it on private, but as soon as this live stream is over, I should make it public. So, yeah, take care until we meet again. Okay? Over and out. Bye to all of you. Bye. Take care. That thing had really helped. Too much irritation. It has helped. My bedroom is filled with all remedies. All remedies, access to things, everything. My room.